Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Kai Styles. And if you are new here, welcome for the first time. So I'm doing the second half of a collab video that I did over on Facebook today with Morgan Shay, where we told embarrassing stories. And I had a little bit of technical difficulty today, which is why I'm kind of late and on live here. So we're just going to go ahead and continue on with our collab from earlier. If you have not checked out Morgan Shay here on YouTube, make sure that you do that and go subscribe to her channel. She is fabulous. She does a lot of story times, makeup reviews, makeup tutorials. She's super talented and also very funny. So she's entertaining and great at makeup. So definitely go check her out. So we did a collab today over on Facebook. You can also check her out over there under the name Morgan Shay. And if you're not over on my Facebook page, Kai Styles, make sure that you go get over there. I'm here from Morgan Shay. Hey, Tabby, welcome, welcome. So good to have you today. So make sure that you go follow me over on Facebook under the name Kai Styles. So this is gonna be a little bit different. I don't do a whole lot of YouTube live, so this will be kind of fun. And this is a continuation from our collab over on Facebook earlier today. So I told the beginning of like this kind of story, embarrassing story, and this is going to be the other half of that, or a continuation of it. They're kind of two different nights, but they have correlating characters and themes. So if you didn't go watch the Facebook one, make sure you go do that. So my friend that I was from Morgan Shay Gang. Hey, Carrie, welcome, welcome. My friend that I went out with in the first story, that was a drag queen in LA. We ended up going out again, and he actually convinced me to go out in drag for the first time. So this is going to be a story about my experience out in drag for the first time and how I got a little bit too wild. So my drag queen friend Christina Voss, who also is on YouTube, if you want to go check her out, she's fabulous and also hysterical. But anyway, I used to go to all of her performances and stuff, and I helped with like choreography, not like choreographing, but I would help like stand in for choreography rehearsals and stuff for her shows. I would help her style her wigs. We were really close. We were roommates for about a year, I would say, when I lived out in California, and we met at Disneyland. So anyway, she did all of these shows out in LA, in Orange County. And so one of the shows that she convinced me to go out with her in drag one night, and we did not. Also from Morgan Shay. Hey, everybody from Morgan Shay. So good to see y'all. Um, so she was not performing that night. She was just going out in drag. And so she was like, let me dress you up in drag. It'll be fun, whatever. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And prior to this, I had dressed up for like Halloween as girl characters, but I had never gone out like just in drag as myself, if that makes any sense. So I let him go ahead and dress me up, and we went out into West Hollywood, out to the clubs out there. And West Hollywood is like the gay capital of LA. It's where all the hot gay clubs are. It's where you go out in LA if you're gay. So I went out dressed up for the first time, and we went to several bars that night, and we were drinking along the way. I think we probably pre-gamed it a little bit like we usually do, probably Four Locos, because that's what was popular at the time. So we got pretty tipsy that night, and I don't even remember what bar we were in, you guys, honestly, and it's so terrible. But there was some kind of like show going on, and there was a runway that they had set up like in the middle of this bar, right? And I am watching the show that's going on and watching these people walk down the runway, and I take it upon myself to just throw myself into the show. I just decided, I guess, that I needed to walk down the runway and everybody wanted to see me. Shiver Morgan Chase sent me. I didn't know this was a live, but if she loves you, I know I will. Yeah, so I didn't intend for it to be a live, but it just ended up being this way. So I do apologize for that. And I also apologize that I was on a few minutes late, you guys. So anyway, so I decide to get up on this runway during the middle of the show. Like I don't even know what was going on. These people had no idea who I was. I was just there at the bar dressed up in drag. We are here for it, babe. And thank you. So I get up there and like make a complete fool of myself, you guys. I'm talking was strutting down the runway, start taking off my like jacket, and mind you, like I'm a man dressed in drag. So underneath of this jacket, the outfit that I have on doesn't cover like all of my fake stuff and like the bra straps and whatever. So I'm just like going about it, whatever. I'm pretty sure that I like pulled my skirt up at some point walking down this stage. Luckily, I had leggings on underneath of it, so you couldn't see anything, but still, I mean, just being a dang fool, okay? Here from Morgan Shay as well. I just subscribed. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Morse. Yeah. Suma Morse. Suma Morse. Okay. So I'm assuming, I don't know, they got me down off of this runway somehow. And I'm telling you, like, I have very, very sparse memories of this night and any of this happening. So basically, everything past that point until when I came to again and realized, like, where I was and what was going on is completely a blur. So apparently, I left this club and I don't know who I left with. And I woke up in this house that I did not know, and not woke up, but like came to. This is the next memory I have, right? And I'm like, how the heck did I get here? Like, I don't even know who brought me here. I don't know any of the people that are here. And I've taken off my wig. So I'm a drag queen without a wig walking around this party where I don't know anybody. And I'm like, how did this happen? First of all, like, I don't even know. I don't even know how I got there. I don't know where my friends are, nothing. I did not have my ID or my credit card because I had given them to our roommate Jessica to hold on to while we were at the club. And so I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I didn't even know where I was. So I had to ask somebody. I found somebody in this house and I was like, what is the address here? And they gave me the address. Morgan Shay Game. Hey, Christy. Welcome, welcome. So good to see you all. She and Buzz. Come on, Morgan Shay Gang. Let's get them to 270. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. And love Morgan, by the way. Lots of love to her. So fabulous. I'm so glad that her and I were able to connect through makeup and through doing those and stuff. She's just been a really awesome connect to have and somebody that I relate to in the beauty community. And we kind of got our start at the same time, our values and stuff. So I just really adore her. And I'm so glad that we've been able to work together. If she loves you, we do, period. Oh, love you guys. Okay, so I get up the nerve to like go find somebody and ask where I'm at and what the address is, and still haven't figured out how I got there or who I came there with. And so I get the address and I call a cab, and I don't think at this point I had realized that I didn't have my ID and stuff. Hi, Kim. How are you, love? So good to see you. And so I call the cab, and the cab gets there, and where I'm at and where I'm going is like an hour and a half cab ride. Okay, you guys. And cabs in LA and in Orange County are not cheap. Not cheap. Hi, Morgan. Hi, Mary. How you doing today? Okay, so sorry, you guys. So I call the cab. It takes them like 45 minutes to get to where I'm at, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning too. So like I don't even know how many cabs run that often. Like I honestly have never really had to call a cab in my life. I'm usually like with somebody or I drive where I'm going. So that was just a weird experience anyway. So anyway, he's like, yeah, it's gonna be about 45 minutes before I can get out there. So this guy comes and picks me up. And then I have to take this awkward hour and a half cab ride dressed in what is now like full drag makeup that's melting off of my face. My wig is on like crooked and sideways because I had taken it off at some point in the night. Like my wig cap was gone and just a hot mess. Okay. Like just full, like I don't think I've ever been so embarrassed in my life having to get into that cab when it came to pick me up. And on top of it, he's like, you can just sit up here in the front instead of, because it was like a minivan style cab or whatever. And he's like, you can just sit up here. And I was like, oh my God, he did not just, and I was like, I didn't want to be rude and be like, oh no, I'll just sit in the back or whatever. So I sat in the front seat and I was so embarrassed. It was the most awkward hour and a half car ride of my entire life, you guys. Like, I cannot even tell you how uncomfortable I was the whole time. And then on top of it, I have to tell this man that I don't have any form of payment on me because I left it with my roommate, Jessica. So when we get to where he's taking me an hour and a half away, I have to go into my house and get his payment and bring it back out to him. Okay. You guys, this is probably one of the messiest nights of my life. Hey, Carrie, how are you, love? So good to see you. Okay, so we take this car ride. I get to the house, and at this point, it's like 4:30, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. Like the sun is starting to come up. It's so late in the morning. It's time to get up. And I have to go into my house. I have to go back to my roommate Jessica's room, wake her up, and be like, I need my card. Do you still have my card from the club? She has to get out of bed, find my card, and then I have to take it back out and pay for this cab ride, which was like $200, you guys. And of course, I was going to tip him well because it's like 4:30 in the morning and he just drove me an hour and a half across California to my house. Oh my God. I was so mortified. It was literally like one of the most embarrassing, worst situations of my life. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have another embarrassing moment that tops that one. It was just I can't even believe it happened, you know? And the worst part was that I woke up in some strange house where I didn't know anybody and had no idea how I got there. And I think that's when I stopped drinking Four Locos. Because those literally, like, you would drink two of those and be gone. In the whole period from doing the whole catwalk, putting myself up in that show that was going on to coming to at that house, I have no idea. No idea how I got there to this day. Have no idea who I left that club with, why I went to that house, who I was with. It was a hot mess, you guys. Hot, hot. So that's probably, I would say, the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. Not a proud moment. I definitely don't drink like I used to. I can't drink like I used to. As a matter of fact, we went out to a concert last night and I had like 3 Long Island iced teas and I felt awful this morning. I was like, ugh. And then I had to get up. We did our live over on Facebook this morning, which I'm so glad I got myself put together for because she was a mess last night. We need more story times. Yes, I'm definitely going to continue to do more story times. And another shout out to Miss Morgan Shay for having me do this. Where were your friends? I know, right? They just like let me go leave with whoever. That's what I'm saying. Jeez Louise. And the worst thing is, that's not the first time that ever happened. That also happened to me on my 21st birthday. But I mean, that's part of the reason I left LA. I'm telling you. It's crazy out there. But anyways, I have to say thank you to Morgan for getting me into the story times because I really do enjoy them. And it is nice to do videos that aren't just all like about the makeup, you know, like I love my lives because we talk and we do stories and stuff, but it's fun to do stuff on YouTube too that's not just tutorials and product reviews. Hey, Krista. So good to see you, love. You guys, if you have not checked out Krista Coupons as well, she's fabulous and can save you tons of money. So definitely go check out her YouTube if you're into saving money, which who isn't? She's got all the tips and tricks for like couponing and saving all kinds of money. So anyway, Miss Morgan, also super fabulous, and shout out to her again. Sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place right now because I didn't have this planned out. Wasn't supposed how this was supposed to happen. So thanks for being flexible and dealing with my hot mess of a self today, you guys. But Morgan's just wonderful. She's really been a great connect through all of my beauty ventures so far, and I'm really glad that we've had opportunities to work things like this. I think that we can both agree that we'll do some more future because we always have a good time together. I think we were talking about maybe possibly doing a drinking collab at some point where we drink and get ready together. So that would be fun. But I do like having more of these like personal and connect with you guys videos and like tell some stories about myself and be real. But I guess that's going to be it for me today, you guys. But I do appreciate you so much coming over and checking out my YouTube and my Facebook. If you came over from the Morgan Shay group, love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. And thank you for all of the support. If you are one of my steady followers, if you wouldn't mind to go check out Miss Morgan Shay. We did a collab on Facebook this morning and over here on YouTube. So she also has videos telling embarrassing stories. She was actually in my Get Ready this morning. Want to boop the pup's nose. I know, my little Lukey Dookie. He's such a good boy. But Morgan is fabulous. She's great with makeup. She's like, super blunt, super real, super honest, transparent. She's very much like me. So if you love my videos, you're going to love Morgan's videos. She's so entertaining and she cracks me up and she's got a heart of gold. So go check her out. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and subscribe to hers as well. And again, thank you for being here today. And remember to be true to yourself, be kind to one another, and most importantly, be beautiful. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Have a fabulous day.